Hey, what's up, you beautiful bastards? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Let's just jump into it. Today, we're diving deep into the world of YouTube. And no, I'm not talking about your favorite creator's new video. We're talking about the dark side, the clickbait, the thumbnails that make you go, wait, what? We've all been there scrolling through YouTube and bam, a thumbnail grabs you by the eyeballs and screams, click me. But then you watch the video and it's like the thumbnail was from a completely different universe. So let's break down the how, the why, and what you can do about it. Alright, so first up, let's talk about those thumbnails that take things just too far. You know what I'm talking about, right? The ones where someone's eyes are the size of dinner plates, their mouths are wide open in shock, and there are like 1,000 arrows and circles pointing at random things. It's like a visual assault on your senses, and you can't help but click even if you know it's probably going to be a letdown. And here's the thing, creators do this because it works. Our brains are hardwired to notice those exaggerated features, those bright colors, those dramatic expressions. It's like a primal instinct, like seeing a giant spider and knowing you need to run the hell away. Except in this case, instead of running away, we're clicking play. And look, I get it, creators are under a lot of pressure to get views. The YouTube algorithm is a fickle beast, and a catchy thumbnail can be the difference between a video going viral and it completely flopping, but at what cost, right? When creators consistently rely on these over-the-top thumbnails, it starts to feel like a bait and switch. You click expecting one thing and you get something completely different. Now, I don't want to call anyone out specifically because honestly, this is a problem that plagues a lot of YouTubers. But for the sake of this video, let's just say there's this creator, we'll call him Captain Clickbait. Captain Clickbait is notorious for his thumbnails. I mean, this dude's thumbnails are like something out of a fever dream. Every single one is more dramatic than the last. He's always on the verge of tears. He's always about to uncover some huge conspiracy, and don't even get me started on the jump scares. And the thing is, his content isn't even bad. It's actually pretty decent. But those thumbnails, man, they're like a car crash you can't look away from. You know you should just keep scrolling, but you can't help but click. And then 9 times out of 10, the video is just Captain Clickbait sitting in his gaming chair talking about something completely unrelated to the thumbnail. So why is this whole clickbait thumbnail thing such a big deal? I mean, it's just a thumbnail, right? Well, it goes deeper than that. It's about trust. When a creator uses a misleading thumbnail, it erodes the trust they've built with their audience. It's like that friend who always promises to bring the snacks to the party but then shows up empty-handed. Sure, you might forgive them once or twice, but if it keeps happening, you're going to stop believing them. And the same goes for YouTubers. If a creator consistently uses clickbait thumbnails that don't accurately reflect their content, viewers will start to feel misled and disappointed. They'll be less likely to click on future videos, even if those videos are actually good. I actually got an email from a viewer a while back about this very issue. This viewer, let's call her Sarah, was a huge fan of a particular beauty guru. She loved the guru's makeup tutorials and product reviews, and she always looked forward to her new videos. But then things started to change. The guru started using increasingly clickbaity thumbnails, often featuring dramatic makeup looks or outrageous claims about products. Sarah, being the loyal viewer she was, clicked on these videos, hoping to learn the secrets behind those amazing looks or hear about these revolutionary products. But time and time again, she was disappointed. The videos rarely lived up to the hype of the thumbnails. The makeup looks were often toned down or completely different, and the product claims were exaggerated or taken out of context. Eventually, Sarah started to feel misled and frustrated. She felt like the guru was prioritizing views over authenticity, and it broke her trust. She stopped watching the guru's videos altogether and even unsubscribed from her channel. So what can you do about this clickbait epidemic? Well, the first step is awareness. Now that you know what to look for, you can start spotting those misleading thumbnails from a mile away. Pay attention to the emotions that the thumbnail is trying to evoke. Is it fear, anger, excitement? If the emotions seem over the top or out of place, that's a red flag. Also, be wary of thumbnails that use a lot of visual clutter. Arrows, circles, zoomed-in faces, these are all classic clickbait tactics designed to grab your attention and distract you from the fact that the thumbnail might not actually represent the content of the video. And finally, don't be afraid to check the comments section. Often, other viewers will call out clickbait thumbnails in the comments, so you can get a sense of whether or not the video is worth your time. Look, at the end of the day, it's up to each individual creator to decide how they want to represent themselves in their content. But as viewers, we have a responsibility to be discerning consumers of media. We need to be aware of the tactics that creators use to get our attention, and we need to be willing to call them out when they cross the line. Because when we support clickbait, we're not just rewarding bad behavior, we're contributing to a culture of distrust and deception. As always, my name's Philip DeFranco. You've just been filled in. I love your faces, and I'll see you tomorrow.